That's it. No inspirational message, nothing about mind over matter, no pain, no gain.
We're human. We're gonna be tired after sitting on this plane all night. No sleep. Being in this business means taking that tired and pushing through it. Turning that weakness into a strength.
Okay, but how?
Depends. Sometimes it slows you down, yeah, sure. But it can get you back in more of a half-court fundamentals mindset. That can get you back on track till you're ready to go full speed again.
How do you think the guys who hate flying handle this?
I mean, look at them. This is way worse for them. I mean, they just want to get it over with. Now they're sitting around thinking about it all night. Ugh.
What do you do when there's a big delay like this?
There he is.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas. Just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard, and at the 2024 NBA Cup West semifinal in Las Vegas, Oklahoma City outlasted Houston 111-96.
Yeah, both teams got off to a slow start. It was 42-41 at the half, but OKC turned it on in the second half, putting up 70 points. I mean, it was an early season statement from the Thunder, our eventual NBA champs.
All right, now let's go courtside for a story on MP's remarkable season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
He is so fun to watch. Good stuff there. Thank you. So here's the Clippers starting group. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards, and it's Zubats in at the 5. Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 from Houston.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to Harden. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Hey, guys. This past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden. And Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. But this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys. Very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Collins. 23 points his last outing. Outside Harden. Pass to Beal. Fires for 3. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And down it goes. 2 points.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Leonard looking over the floor. Back to Beal. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Houston. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And it's Beal with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. Up top, Collins. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. celebration as the buzzer sounds. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Rockets. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position holding that prize top spot. And of course the Los Angeles Clippers 3.5 games behind.
When I look at Houston, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Clippers trail by 16. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the Clippers miss again. And here are the Rockets. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. MP outside. On target from range. MP's got 17.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season. Stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Zubac with a screen on Easton. Leonard passes to Zubac. To the inside. Here's Harden. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Fighting for those points. The Beard playing tough.
Here's MP. Not going to go that time.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a confident... making some changes. Durant comes in for Finney Smith, and MP subbed in for Holiday. And then for Los Angeles, Collins comes in for Jones, and it's Harden in for Bogdanovich. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Lopez. And here's Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Alperen Sengun. And it's Eason in at the four-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Another three from Houston.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Beal's shot is off.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
MP with it. Harden picks him up. MP scanning the floor. And the three off target. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Lopez in the post, working on Sengun. Nails it from three. Harden's got 5.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Clippers last season, inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back over to you guys.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend. But I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at MP. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac checked in for Lopez. Pass to MP. Launches it. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
9 seconds separate.
Whoa!
Wow!
Unreal!
That's what they came for.
Wow. Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
A nice shot by MP.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Collins. Thompson against Beal. Outside Harden. And it's Harden again missing. 1 second left. No luck on that one. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Houston opening up a huge gap. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Taking a look at Houston. They're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Rockets.
This tournament has been fire, especially in the West, where they always bring the heat.
Well, the Heat are in the East, but we get your point.
If the finals are anything like the semifinals, we're in for a treat.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And Houston, another three.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 4-3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Beal outside. Back to Leonard. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins. Taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Collins outside. To the paint. Here's Harden. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got 9.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Pass to Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Houston has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. MP, the pass to Durant. Smith outside. MP against Harden.
2 minutes.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Even so, Zubac. First personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Eason comes in for Durant. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Bogdanovich has checked in for Los Angeles. That free throw good from Şengün. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
MP against Harden. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Houston. Eason's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Beal outside. Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
MP outside. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Leonard outside. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebound by Van Vliet.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. And Houston, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Beal outside. With 1 on the clock. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, running away with it. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full. these players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. MP's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac checked in for Lopez. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Beal in for Dunn. They've got MP. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Leonard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
MP outside. That three's off the mark. The Clippers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
MP outside. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard for three. Collins. The shot comes out. Good D by Finney-Smith. MP up top. Leonard defending. Here's MP. And he can't get that one.
Great rim protection. He didn't have a chance. But it's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Harden with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Harden can't hit.
He's trying to find his shot. But at some point, you have to start making these.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Leonard outside.